Peter Jackson, Fran Walsh, they're bringing us as executive producers a new story. Now, they're not the creators of this, but they are executive producers. They're bringing us Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. And they just dropped a trailer. This is Warner Brothers that's doing it. We're going to take a look at the trailer.
Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I've held myself
Okay.
from seeing it. So we're going to take a look at the trailer. We're going to react to it, give our thoughts and critical analysis afterwards. So stick around. Let's enjoy this together. Oh, Peter Jackson presents.
Okay. A little bit of member berries.
Yep. Nostalgia here. Nostalgia.
Okay.
I like that visual already.
Knows the tale of the War of the Ring, but 200 years before that,
Riders of the Mark, brothers of Rohan,
there was an older tale.
Okay.
rise! We come with an offer to strengthen Rohan.
Hera, daughter of Helm, I, Wolf, seek your hand in marriage.
Our fathers speak as if I were not even in the room. I do not want to marry
Oof.
you.
Oof.
You do not seek an alliance. You seek a throne. You will live to regret this, old man.
Oops.
He's dead. You will pay for this with your life.
The boy I knew would never wish for war.
The boy you knew is gone.
Fire!
There's so many of them. I pledge
heck
to
yeah.
fight for my king.
You know nothing of war.
I'm the fastest rider you have.
Oof.
People need hope, Hera. Something to believe in.
My pride, my joy. You could rule the world.
You think I am afraid of you?
You should be.
What does Mordor want with rings?
Ooh.
I have no idea what that dude said.
Something want with rings, I think.
Something rings.
Something want with rings.
Um.
So I feel like all the elements of what. Now, here's the thing. I have the books right up here, right?
Mhm.
I need to raid the appendices of the Return of the King to actually get what's correct in the book. I have watched videos online about the Helm of Hammerhand, right?
Right.
And I gotta be honest, this is focusing a lot. I got IMDb pulled up so I know the characters' names. Hera,
Mm-hmm.
and in my analysis of these videos of people who talk about the books and the lore, Hera's not mentioned a whole lot.
No. My, I guess, initial thoughts to the trailer is opens up pretty strong, pretty good, and then takes a hard yikes.
A hard yikes.
Into the girl boss kind of
Almost all of the fighting, about 70% of the fighting in this trailer is her fighting.
Like they show her fighting Wolf. Wouldn't this guy, young nobles are trained to fight like with the best teachers and everything. She wouldn't have that experience because
Right.
young noble women aren't trained to fight like that. I know that like they mention about Eowyn, but also Eowyn is mentioned in the appendices and in the books as one of the two like warrior shield maidens of Rohan.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember who the other one is, but it's not this lady.
Hera.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, the character looks very similar to Eowyn, right?
Mhm.
They're trying to give her, at least in my view, what you're saying, kind of that spirit of wanting to fight, wanting
Yeah.
to be a part of the movement of
Mhm.
protecting the kingdom and protecting the people. So it's like they're trying to give Hera, it seems, the attributes of Eowyn, right?
Mhm.
From Lord of the Rings, and with the red hair and the Rohan lass, it's all very similar. But
Yeah.
the thing is, it's kind of out of place. And from what I've learned about Helm Hammerhand, there's so much cool stuff that happens here.
Yeah.
Like, and Helm Hammerhand, played by Brian Cox, actually, is such a fascinating character. I mean, there's literally, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil. I don't know what's going to be in the show,
Mhm.
but he's like he gets status of being like the a ghost in the wind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In after his death or later in life, and it's kind of like such an awesome character. I'm kind of really wondering what was the choice to make the front and center
Um,
character this Hera
this
girl.
this seems like this seems like the old I'd say the old guard Hollywood. I'm talking the 2016 to current,
Hmm.
right? Or at least to the past couple of years, kind of people running a project like this, and where you take an established character with tons of lore and really awesome stuff, and then subvert it with a female character that nobody's ever heard about. Um, it seems like it's those people that worked on this, and this may be one of those remnants, which I told you a while ago. I said I think we're going to continue to see stuff like this for the next 2 to 3 years.
Hmm.
That was being worked on with, sort of that agenda driven mindset, and so I think that's what this is going to be.
I'm not saying don't, if there's mention of women in the story, I'm not saying you can't play into that a little bit
Hmm.
more than what's in the text. I'm just saying, like, kind of seems like Helm Hammerhand or his nephew or someone should be the focus
Oh yeah,
of this story,
yeah.
but they're giving the main
Well,
lead to
he
Hera.
has sons too, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He has a son, I believe.
It it
I again, I need to look at the lore.
it
I'm
would
not
make
fully read up.
sense because I know, like, what happens is ultimately the throne goes to his nephew,
Nephew,
right?
yes.
So why don't you show a good story about Helm leading his people, and his children being part of that,
Hmm.
um you know and the sons go into danger and ultimately are killed, and his daughter, somehow something happens with her. I mean, she says in the trailer, she's like, I'm the fastest rider here.
And I
That's
believe
great. That's
Helm says something like, "You have, base in a nutshell, you would have the ability to rule kingdoms," or something. I don't know
right.
if he's talking to her, but it's a voiceover. It seems like it's insinuated about her.
It would seem like what you would want to do with a show like this, if you want to focus part of the story on his daughter, you would make her a character that he's like, well, you are the fastest rider, so you know you need to be the one to make sure others in our kingdom get this news, or be a scout, or and make her story interesting that way. But I know they're just going to focus completely on her, and
Right.
it's not going to be about Helm Hammerhand at all.
It has to be. It's about he's the king during this period of time,
Nah,
right?
dude.
Yeah,
Nah,
all the movements of the
nah,
story
dude.
that happens to Rohan is because of
That's not
Helm
gonna happen.
Hammerhand.
Yeah, don't even. It's not gonna happen.
Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. What did this excite you? I think honestly, I think everything except the focus of the female lead
Hmm.
looks exciting to me with this. But it's really making me worried about what's the overarching story going to look like in the end. Let us know in the comments what you think, and like this video if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the conversation, and subscribe to the channel. We'd love for you to stick around and watch more videos and commentary like this.